So once again, good afternoon. So it was not Professor Prashad who was standing between you and your lunch. It's me now. So they have squeezed my time. Apologies for that. I will keep it very, very crisp and precise. And my name is Anurag Singh, and I have come from India, and I'm representing one university that is called GLA University. So on a lighter side, when the Professor Anurag Prashad, he mentioned about that universities that they need to pull up their socks and they have to literally run. So on a lighter side, I just got reminded of one joke which goes in the corridors of educational institution, that once a time traveler who died somewhere in 18th century, all of a sudden in this century, he woke up from the deathbed. And when he went outside the cemetery, he noticed that probably everything has so much changed. So he was finding that there is nothing which he can basically reconcile or basically recognize. So everything has completely changed. And he was very, very worried, and he was thinking, well, he was feeling very lost. Then all of a sudden, an idea struck to his mind. He said, let me go to my university. Perhaps that would stay as it was. And of course, when he reached to his university, he found everything was like the same as when he died. So this is what happens normally in educational institutions. They have their own pace, snail's pace, whatever you call it. But of course, the time has changed and we have to move very, very fast. Can I get a slide changer, please, quickly? Slide changer. You will be doing it. I think I would run it much faster. You asked me to just squeeze it in 10 minutes, so that will help. Okay. Third button, okay. So it is about the small, say the effort, a philanthropic effort which has been made 25 years in the past, and it has now started blooming and giving results. So it is about the university which is there in the northern part of the India, very close to the capital city, Delhi. And it is also a kind of a place, or say a site where the very, very important deity of Hindus, Lord Krishna, he took his birth. And so it has a lot of a cultural as well as a religious value associated with it. And let me tell you that, well, this place, which is close to the Delhi, and at the adjoining places, we have some monuments which are of world fame. You can go to the Bird Sanctuary, you can go to the Taj Mahal, then the Red Fort, and a lot many other places to visit. Coming to the university, let me tell you that, well, it's in 1998, basically it was started as a kind of educational trust. And the idea was to bring something to the people who are basically not supported or say got any kind of a support system from the government. And there was no proper educational institutions in the nearby area. So the promoters, they thought to start a charitable trust. And gradually over the last 25 years, you could see that, well, today we have 58 departments, 79 programs we offer. See the number of our employee. Let me tell you, it's a matter of our pride. As I say that, well, it's not only a university, it's a wonderful social experiment that is unfolding. We have got almost close to say 1900 plus, say the employees in the university, and just imagine the multiplier impact it has brought to the society. And a lot of our employment has been generated. And these are the only employees who are on the regular roles of the university. Just think of the other kind of people who are supplying to various things to the university, vendors, say the say the hotelers, stationery shops, eateries and all. So kind of a new kind of a whole ecosystem has developed just because of the university, and the number of students which we have, that is again very overwhelming, I must say. And the number of the hostelers which we cater to, they are 6,000 above. And this is our life journey. I would say that, well, as I told, that, well, in 1998 we started, and over the period of time, we kept on basically progressing. Of course, in the year 2010, we got the university status. Initially, we were basically working as a standalone institutions affiliated with other universities, but in year 1998, we got, in the year 2010, we got the university status. And recently, last year, we have been given the A+, say the grade, which is by the National Assessment and the Accreditation Council. So I would say a wonderful journey so far. So like all the good education institutions, we all also have our vision and the mission statements. And if I must say that, well, as a mission, recently we have revised our mission statement. It is more, say, I would say, meeting the current requirements, which is like to provide a quality business education and foster the impactful research, empowering students and faculty members. So moving from this point, some recognition as a university, we have done good, and some recognition has fallen to our kitty. We are recognized by the Pharmacy Council of India. We also have a school of pharmacy in the university. We are recognized by the government of the local state government, as well as the University Grant Commission, which is the regulatory body in India, and a member of Association of Indian Universities, National Council for the Teachers' Education, as well as we have a law school, so we also have to have an affiliation with the Bar Council of India. So, and along with that, we have a 12B status from the UGC. So once we have this kind of a status, we are basically entitled for a lot of the government grants and the support system. Then some kind of accreditations and international ranking. So for the people who have no idea about the kind of education system we have in India, so there is a National Institution Ranking Framework, which basically give the ranking to which is done by the government body, Ministry of Education, and which is very unbiased and really, in case if you are making grades over there, definitely you can say that, well, you are functioning as a university in a right way and you are going in a right direction. So a couple of our, say, accomplishments. Recently, the Times worldwide ranking, so we have been placed 1001 to 1200 band. Of course, it is not as just in the morning somebody said about the QS ranking. So of course, not very considerable, I would say, very impactful on a global front. But definitely, I would say that, well, in the last 25 years, this achievement is commendable. Usually when we talk about all the big universities, they have a legacies of hundreds of years with them. But over the last only 25 years, I think this is remarkable. Then some kind of collaborations which we have, so good say MOUs with the top universities across the globe, some industry MOUs also we have. So these are only just for the sake of illustrations. So many of them are our knowledge partner, and with many of them we have a regular exchange programs that also include faculty exchange program as well as the student exchange programs. Even now we have gone for a step ahead, and many of our programs, they cater for the credit transfers. So these are basically the focus which we have in our mind. So NIRF ranking, we wish that it should be under 50. So in India, we consider that anything, if you are well within the top 100 institutions, nothing like that. So of course, that is very much kind of our goal. Then of course, we want that our students must get maximum placement in Fortune 500 companies. Then QS World Ranking, definitely we wish to be there. And of course, the very, say in a short term, next 4 to 5 years, what we are aiming, that is a AA CSB accreditation. Then some kind of idea about the kind of infrastructural support we have created for our students. So we have 234 ICT-enabled classrooms, 135 labs, 11 seminar halls, hostels, 19 hostels. We have a guest house facility in the university, 18, 9 playgrounds, and the 5 cafeterias. And of course, we have got a very enriched library. Of course, the days of our libraries are not numbered, sir. And it is very much in their use. Of course, a lot of our subscription to the digital content is definitely there with us. Then as I said that, well, big number of our students who are hostelers, more than 6,000 students. So these are our hostels. They are very nicely designed and cooled naturally, so we don't put AC there, it's not needed. The architecture structure is like this. And all there is a cooperative mess facility for the students, so it's not that somebody would be telling that only this will be given to a student as a menu. It is decided by the student, the committee. And then of course, everything is more towards the green practices, something more. So we have got a 16 gymnasium, 3 sports centers, 9 sports centers indoor, and 3 outdoor game centers are there. We have 1 yoga center, we have 1 auditorium, 6 cultural clubs, and again, some kind of ecosystem towards the innovation and entrepreneurship. So we are very buoyant on this, and a lot of financial support we give to all the budding entrepreneurs. Moving from here, Since it's a big university, a lot of students are there, many of them, they are hostler, as well as it's a 125-acre campus, and a lot of people, faculty members, they stay in the campus, and definitely we need a medical support system for them. So we have an in-house university, say the small hospital is there, then we have on our roll 3 doctors, they are on our regular rolls, then we have a 10 nursing staff, 7 patient beds, 2 ambulances, medical store, and the student counselors. Then academic overview, so altogether 37 undergraduate programs we offer. As I said, 3 layers of programs are offered by the GLA University, undergraduate, postgraduate, and the PhD program. 37 undergraduate programs are there, 24 postgraduate programs are there, and 18 doctoral programs are there. And of course, we are doing good, and our name is very credible in terms of the quality of our education. So you could see that well. Year on year, the intake is growing by 15%, and the number of our day scholars, we have around 12,000 plus, and number of our hostlers, they are 6,000 plus. Wonderful alumni base we have, and our students are working across the globe in many countries. Something on the teaching and learning. To this gathering, perhaps this is something you all know. So we have some innovative pedagogies like case discussions, the flipped classroom, experimental learning, collaborative teachings, and all. Then, of course, in light of us, so recently the government of India has introduced the new National Education Policy 2020, and it encapsulates a lot of, say, the themes which are there in the SDGs, including especially the SDG 4, which speaks about the, say, the education which is affordable, equitable, and accessible to all, along with the 21st century competencies. So these are all the things which we have included in our curriculum. And you'll see that well. We have started the subjects. And also recently we have started a subject where the, say, the machine learning and AI has been introduced, all the subjects. Then some kind of exchange program we have in many universities, and our students, as I said, they go for the credit transfer programs. Then research at GLA. So research is again a very, very important thing. Just one speaker said that we have to see. Sir has spoken that as a education institutions, our focus should be on the teaching and learning, then on the research, and of course on the consulting work. And of course, we are very buoyant on that thing, sir. And our consultancy revenues are pretty good, I must say. And some recognition has come to our, say, the faculty members. So the world top 2% scientists, so 4 people are there. They are from our university. So it's a very proud kind of a thing which I'm sharing with you. Then a very innovative ecosystem we facilitate. So you could see that well. Total 41 incubated startups has been facilitated by our in-house, say, the incubation system we have. Then seed money we provide to our students who have enrolled themselves in our entrepreneurship program. And the GLA Entrepreneurial Ecosystem Fund, so the corpus is pretty big. And we encourage all the students from all the program to that in case if they have a, so there are even the courses on the entrepreneurship management and other thing has been introduced so that they get little more motivated to pick up something in the direction of the innovation and entrepreneurship. Then these are some the kind of recruiters, and you would see that some very big name out there. Many of them may be operating in your countries also. And the highest package has been so far that is around 5.4 million rupees INR. So very commendable. Then this is our in-house developed kind of a ERP system which has been created, and it takes care of everything. So we are basically moving towards the zero paper kind of a university system where everything has been put on the system, including our attendance, leave, payroll, assessments, and the results and all. Though it hasn't reached to the stage of 100%, but let me tell you, very sincere efforts are there, and very soon we will be moving absolutely towards the paperless, say, the operating system. Then some green practices are there. So you could see we generate almost 1,690 megawatt peak performance, peak power generation we do. We also do the wheeling to the grid whenever there is a surplus of electricity we generate. And of course, some other kind of green practices. One important thing I must tell you, which is very unique, we don't see it very often, that there are a lot of heritage sites near to our university. And we as a university has taken our responsibility to maintain them and spend some money, as well as we maintain and do the maintenance of these heritage and the cultural site. And this is something has come in the collaboration with the local government. With this, I rest my presentation. Thank you everybody for listening.